BoxingVoice.com here with trainer Eric Brown. Eric, you're here with Michael Medina tonight. He's going in against a tall, lanky, awkward Willie Nelson. How do you feel he's going to be able to combat the size and the awkwardness of Willie Nelson tonight?
Well, you know, Mike is a pressure fighter, as is Willie. Even though Willie's tall and long and lanky, he doesn't fight like a tall fighter. He fights aggressive. He likes to come forward. He likes to bang, and that's Mike's kind of fight as well. He's been preparing for a guy like this. He's had some really good sparring, and you know, he'll work good behind his jab as well, and get inside and attack him and keep the pressure on him.
Now, as you said, Mike does like to bang a lot, and Willie's aggressive too. Do you have to kind of calm him down a little bit, make sure he doesn't get too aggressive so he doesn't get caught with something big?
Sure. Well, you know, the plan is to be aggressive but be smart. And, you know, there's effective aggressiveness and then there's just aggressiveness. So we want to be the first and, you know, be the effective aggressor. So, you know, we've been working on a strategy to try to break him down and you know, get him worn down in the first 4 or 5 rounds, and then figure by the middle part of the fight, you know, we should be just about where we want to be with him.
Now, you got another big matchup coming up April 27th, Peter Quillin, Fernando Guerrero. How do you see that matchup playing out? And do you think that Guerrero may not really have the strength? We've seen him at junior middleweight. You think he still has the size and strength to deal with a full-fledged middleweight like Peter Quillin?
Well, you know, I don't believe in underestimating anybody we go against, and you know, we prepare for him to be the very best he can possibly be. We're looking at him as being at the top of his game, and we expect him to bring that kind of effort. So we're preparing accordingly to handle that. So, you know, he's a formidable opponent. We don't play him cheap. We don't take him lightly. But I know what Pete's about, and I know what we got in him. So I'm confident that we should come out good.
Now, Andre Berto is looking for a new trainer. He's relocated out to the California area. Would you be interested in training an Andre Berto? Is that something that would kind of pique your interest a little bit there?
Well, you know, I've been fortunate lately to have some good fighters, and I currently have the WBA welterweight champion, Paulie Malignaggi, and you know, there was some talk about him fighting Paulie, but you know, it depends on the circumstances. You know what I mean? And then the other thing, it depends on how coachable Andre Berto is at this point in his career. You know what I mean? There's a lot of good guys out there, but some of them are coachable and some of them are not. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't want to do anything to throw a roadblock up on my guy Paulie, because we've worked too hard to get where we're at, and we're looking for whatever opportunities that can come our way. So as long as there wasn't anything conflicting with his progression, then I wouldn't have a problem with working with Andre Berto. But again, it depends on Andre Berto, whether or not he's coachable, whether or not he even wants me to be somebody to work with him. You know what I mean? So that would be totally up to him, because I don't chase fighters. So I believe if a fighter wants you to work with him, they'll approach you.
Now, you mentioned Paulie Malignaggi, one of your world champions. Peter Quillin, world champion last year. You kind of flew under the radar a little bit. You haven't been mentioned with the guys like Robert Garcia, Freddie Roach. Do you think that your name should have been brought up in the Trainer of the Year talks?
You know, if it is, it's a flattering thing, but that's not why I do this. You know, I do it because I love fighting. I love boxing. I'm in the business of trying to build champions. And if my guys are doing what they're supposed to do and winning the championships, that's enough glorification for me.
All right, thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.